one whaman's woke is the same whaman's broke. What a sorry state of affairs, ladies and gentlemen. I need to do a Candace Owens and grab these snowflakes by their wet P-words. My hand will probably catch gangrene or some kind of disease, but anyway, Disney needs to wake up from its woke slumber. Because the way things are going, the next thing we will see in Star Wars is that all the main lead characters are going to be played by Brie Larson. Because no one will be willing to act in any Star Wars franchise. Now, Disney's latest trend of taking a grenade launcher and shooting themselves in the foot because they've been exposed yet again. I'm surprised that they even have limbs to shoot anymore with Kathy Kennedy. Sabotaging them at every turn because Lucasfilm and the overweight no-life SJWs have been caught red-handed. They have all of their blue hair dye fingerprints all over this latest disaster. Bravo, Disney. I mean, just outstanding work once again. You managed to make all the people that was targeted in this hit piece to unite and network together to uncover that it was you that was behind this nefarious behavior. Bravo, Disney. Imagine working overtime, I'm talking months and months, trying to draw up an elaborate plan on how to slander people online, only to have it completely unravel in less than a week. Oh, such a shame. And they started off so professionally, but they all just got so triggered and they couldn't keep the crazy in. So all those months in the making just to lose it all in one day, that is an epic fail. An epic fail of epic proportions, the size of some of these women's waistlines. I mean the lengths that these weirdos are willing to go just because people don't like or criticize The Last Jedi is just hilarious and embarrassing. Rewriting Ripley wouldn't survive a second in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, that's for sure. But if you ever needed a warning or a telltale sign that someone is completely mentally unhinged and off their rocker, is their frequent use of the word cis. Anyway, back on topic. If you are unaware of what I'm talking about here, you probably already know, but around a week and a half ago, a website out of nowhere called Rewriting Ripley published a smear campaign against YouTubers who didn't like The Last Jedi or Kathleen Kennedy, claiming they were right trolls. Now, of course, this smear backfired. No Sherlock, because after a little bit of research, this Rewriting Ripley has ties to Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy. Imagine my shock. Stop the presses, everyone. Really? You mean to tell me that the untalented group of rats who are responsible for the Academy Award-winning High Republic are also funding a smear campaign against actual Star Wars fans? Insert surprise Pikachu face. And when I say group of rats, I also mean the Reylos. That's right, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than these absolute cretinous individuals. These Reylos have a long resume of harassment. They targeted Adam Driver's family, they stalked Daisy Ridley, and made some disgusting comments about John Boyega's appearance. I think you know what. Now, these people are the ones Lucasfilm are using for their opposition research. Now, to be this morally bankrupt is just biblical. The self-awareness is at a zero. I wish I could say I was surprised, but dregs of society being used as corporate damage control by Lucasfilm is pretty much on brand. Let's stop for a second. Imagine if Lucasfilm put this much effort and energy into writing better movies. Who knows where Star Wars would be right now? But instead we get sentient High Republic rocks. Now, the boardroom meeting at Lucasfilm goes something like this. What's that? We finally have something that the fans are actually resonating with? We can't have that. Cancel Gina Carano for absolutely no reason. We're gonna feed you sentient rocks and obese Krispy Kreme donut eating Jedi with stupid names until you like it. Oh, take that. I don't know how many times I need to say this, but pandering to a vocal minority that don't even like or watch your shit is never going to work. These people can't enjoy anything themselves, so they'd rather have it that everyone be cancelled, and thus everyone can be miserable like them. It's the only way they feel better about their pathetic, empty lives. If you criticize their awful, garbage, trash movies, they will try and cancel you, literally risking litigation. This is the Disney way, because if Lucasfilm is indeed endorsing this, which definitely looks like the case, then the ensuing class action action lawsuit against them for slander is going to be amazing to see. Especially since we already have proof. If someone was to take them to court, so much evidence of Lucasfilm and rewriting Ripley would come to light in a civil discovery should a defamation action come their way. Now, if I was Ryan Kinnell, I would 100% consider getting litigation letters out there sooner rather than later. Because the idea that just because you don't like The Last Jedi or the High Republic, that means that you need to deal with lies and slander being doled out at an alarming rate by Lucasfilm, that is unacceptable. Now, if you haven't noticed, Disney and cancel culture obviously value order over freedom. Exactly like who? The Imperial Remnant. That's the leftist MO as a whole. Don't think independently. Don't have personal opinions. Be a sheep or else. Because we will threaten your livelihood if you don't fall in line. I wonder if Kathleen Kennedy makes her staff wear a special arm badge if they've cancelled someone before as a reward. They have already started both book burnings and digital book burnings, with the Mandalorian Season 3 book being cancelled and removing any trace of Gina Carano. That is Stalin-esque. They just want to go full Stalin on Gina Carano. Erase her and her character from existence. Replace her in official artwork. Stop producing all action figures and eliminate her from any printed material. This is end-stage cancel culture. I call it the purge. Hollywood is very clearly sending a message to the industry, especially to actors. Fall in line or we will not only destroy your career, but will also erase your legacy. Imagine being some naive actor walking into an audition and they start giving you political purity tests. You ask the casting director, is that even legal? And you look to your right and you see Darth Mickey Mouse. And he says, oh, I'll make it legal. Oh, anyway, look, the Mandalorian Season 2 ending was perfect. The real Luke Skywalker came out and slayed everything. The Mandalorian ends right there. Anything from Season 3 onward is Kathleen Kennedy's brain fart, and on that bombshell, Mannix fade out.